So I'm on to the last few bits of market prep at the moment, and I've got these, can't see against that screen, I've got these hooks to put on my metal grids to display my lanyards on, but I wanted some hangers because, let me just grab a lanyard for you and I will show you what I mean. So these are my lanyards, and I use the same backing cards as I do for my pins, just so that I don't have to keep buying different backing cards for every single product. And as you can see, there's not really a hole at the top here to punch, you know, a hole through so that I can then hang it on the hook. So what I wanted was to get some of those Euro hanging tab things, but I can only seem to find plastic ones, which I don't want to do. I'd rather get cardboard ones. I've found cardboard ones, but I have to order 1,000 at a time, which I don't need them. So it made me think, could I potentially make my own with a Cricut machine? I've got lots and lots of lovely coffee cardstock that would be perfect. So I've sketched out, well, mapped out this shape on my iPad. I'm going to send it over to my Cricut machine and see if I can just make some, and then just use some double-sided tape just to attach them. And yeah, hopefully we can solve this little display problem. So I've got this really lovely, it's recycled, I think. I don't think it's the coffee one, I think it's like a biscuity one. It's just called biscuit. I don't think there's actual biscuits in it, but it's a lovely cardstock, so I'm going to use this and see how they turn out. And so I have to use my machine on the floor these days because there's no space. Send it in. See if this works. I hope I've done the measurements properly. Let's put the blind down a bit. There we go. So I've got a lanyard that fits really nicely. I'm happy with that. Do you ever just do something and you think, oh, I've outdone myself. I've outdone myself, I'm a genius. This is one of those moments for me. So I've got double-sided tape. You could also, I suppose, glue it, but whatever's, you know, easiest for you and the most secure. But this was so easy to do. If you have a Cricut machine or a Silhouette machine or anything like that, super easy, just to add some sort of oh wow, yeah, look, now they look super cute and also professional, if I don't mind saying so myself. That's what it looks like on the back, but you're not going to see the back. And now, oh, where's the hook? We'll see if the hole is big enough for the hook. I just eyeballed this. I did the measurements, like length and width, but the hole I just eyeballed it. But that means now that all of my lanyards can have their own hook. They're gonna be hung up next to each other for all of these markets. I've now got 5 markets for July. I don't know how that happened, but I'll post some more details down below if you missed last week's vlog. But these, yeah, perfect. Very happy with these, and they're so easy to do. And if you've got the materials lying around at home in your studio, it's definitely worth just, I need to utilise my Cricut machine a hell of a lot more, and it's stuff like this that makes me think, yes, that saved me some money. I'm using what I've got lying around in my studio, and it's a lovely cardstock too. So yeah, very pleased with my brain today. So I now need to take them off. I'm just going to see how many I fit on an A4 sheet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 by 7, that's 21. So yeah, 21 cards on a sheet, chuffed with those. And I just use the heavy cardstock settings because it's not a super thick card, but it's got some substance to it. It's sturdy enough to keep these hanging up nice and safe and displayed all pretty. Excuse me. I'm still getting over that infection that I had last month, so do excuse me. I think I'm going to do a couple more sheets of this, and then that's another thing ticked off my list, and I'm not too far away from completely finishing off. So obviously you could just get your cards printed. You could just leave a room at the top to poke a hole, like hole punch it through, would work perfectly fine and probably be a hell of a lot more efficient. But I'm talking about if you are in a place where you either buy more cards to fit it on and not ruin your logo, because these are usually ones of my enamel pins, or you just use up resources. You don't have to use any ink, you don't have to get more stuff printed and spend more money. This is simply from a saving money perspective, so if it helps to save your business a few pennies, why not? Here we go. That didn't take me very long at all, to be honest, but this is all of the ones that I'm taking with me to the first market anyway, and I can replenish anything that sells. But yeah, as I say, I'm really pleased with these. Are really quick, really simple, really easy to do, and it just saves me having to fork out again for more backing cards for another product. So yeah, very, very chuffed. Okay, I'm back. I've collected my boy from nursery, we've done dinner, we've done bath time. He's fast asleep and I'm contemplating moving into the bedroom so that I can watch Scooby-Doo on the monitor, because it's a DVD and I don't have a DVD access in the studio. So I'm in my slobs and I've just realised I've got really cold feet and I've got no socks on, so I need to go and get some socks. Let's show you what arrived today though. Put that pen away. So first of all, I got to the end of the old labels that I've been using. I had so many of these because I ordered so many last time, but I thought it was time for an upgrade. So that's what they used to look like, and this is the new one, if I can fold it over. So that one's just a much more updated version, and it's green this time with my handwritten font logo on it, so I'm really pleased with those. That means I can finish all my pouches tonight, and that's why I'm considering going into the bedroom with my sewing machine so that I don't disturb my little boy too much. And then these arrived, and just in case you're looking for something flea markets to put stuff in, these napkin holders from IKEA are perfect. They're only £4. They're made out of, is it rattan? So I guess they're quite a sustainable option, but they're only £4 each. I've got the, what size? I think it's 7 by 7 inches, and I've got 3 more of them, so I now have 4, and they're just the perfect little rummage baskets. I've looked high and low for baskets for markets, and I just can't find any that, 1, are reasonably priced so that I can get lots of them, 2, are small and shallow so that I can have, you know, lots of them on the table and they don't look too imposing. And also, I don't want to spend too much, so these are perfect from IKEA, and you can also get a slightly bigger size as well. I think they do, so that's an 18 by 18 centimetre size. I think they do a 21 size square, but they're perfect. So I'm going to cut the label out of this, obviously, but I'm going to put a bunch of these in here. So these are my little charms and things that I've had for a while, and I didn't put them in my new shop basically. I wanted to phase them out, but I've got some left. So I've got little acrylic toadstools. It's recycled acrylic, and then the rest of them are wood. Apart from the fox, I have a moth, I also have a little bumblebee, well, honeybee, and then I have a little bat, and then I have some little foxes. These are the recycled acrylic. If I cut that out of here, I'll show you. Hopefully they'll look snazzy in a basket. Have a look. Yeah, there we go. So I'll have prices on everything. I'm going to have everything really clearly labelled, and then I'm going to do my test run next Thursday once I've collected the last couple of bits from my friend Sarah, because we're swapping and borrowing a lot of each other's stuff. So she's got some of my metal grids, and I'm going to steal a plate rack for my prints to go on. So once I've gone to hers next week and got that, I can do a test run on Thursday. then I'll be able to finish the vlog and show you the finished table. Also, oh my goodness, just before I go and set my sewing machine up, look at the stickers that I have made for my patrons for this month. Oh my goodness me, look, holographic. And I made them in my studio, so I've managed to find this lovely film that you put over the top. And I did them on the Cricut machine, and I have to say, since doing the new update, my stickers have never cut so nicely. Like, they're so accurate, and I've always had calibration issues, but this time around they're just perfect, and I love them. I'm obsessed, and I think I might do a plain version. So this month I think I might give them a holographic version, and then just a normal like vinyl coated version. But I'm so pleased. Well, it felt too much like hard work setting up in the bedroom. It's just not practical. And I don't know who I was kidding. I thought it would be nice and cozy, but the truth is I don't have anywhere to really sit and do my sewing. I'd make a lot of clunky noises moving over there. I haven't even, my computer cable is like tucked right around the back, so we don't use it apart from using it for watching films now because it's so old. It's my super old iMac, and it's that old that it can't update anymore. And it can't be used really for anything other than watching films. But this is my favourite Scooby-Doo movie of all time. Scooby-Doo was my favourite thing when I was a kid, and I have no way of watching it in here. So I could get my sewing done, and then I could go downstairs and watch it. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. If I do my sewing up here and just whiz through that, I could then potentially take my iPad downstairs, and that'd be so much easier, and then I can do a bit of iPad work downstairs whilst watching a film. But for now, I'm going to go and get a snack, I'm going to go make myself a decaf coffee, and yeah, I'm going to get this sewing done. Because now that I have my new labels, I can whiz through this pile that I have pre-made, and it's this bit here is reclaimed linen. So my friend Sarah used to run a medieval like reenactment costume and fashion business, and this is all like leftover, so it's like dead stock. And as I say, we've been swapping and borrowing and mixing and matching each other's supplies, and I mentioned that I was going to go and buy some fabric, and she said, hang on, I've got loads, don't buy any. And we went through this, and it goes just so beautifully with the woodland fabric, so I chose this. Really, it's such a lovely quality, you guys. It's really, really beautiful. It's a lovely thick linen, so it's going to be on the insides of all of these new pouches, and they're all different sizes, because she also gave me a load of zips to work with, again from the reenactment costume days. So there's lots of different size pouches that I've never done before. So this is a long one, a long narrow one. I've never done that size. There's ones that are slightly bigger here, so that's quite a wide one. And there's even these itty bitty ones that are so cute. So yeah, I think it's probably wise that I stay in here tonight. As much as I would love to get cozy with Scooby-Doo, I think I need to be practical. And being a working mama to a 2-year-old means I just have to squeeze the work in as and when I can, and sometimes doing your luxury bits like going off and watching a film, sometimes it has to wait. Might see if I can watch it online or something. Hello, so this evening I've sewed a few pouches. So there's this one, they all need pressing, they all need a damn good iron, but there's this one, I've got an itty bitty one. How cute is this size? Then we've got sort of a slimmer, nope, that one goes this way, sorry. Is that a thread as well? This one's like a tall one but narrow, and then there's this one, and then this one. So they're all different coloured zips as well, because I'm using up everything that I've got. And that's the wrong way again. It's a really mind-boggling size because I've never done this size before, so my brain automatically goes this way, but it is that way. There, so I'm using up all of these resources that I have. I think that's probably the main theme for this vlog. I've still got a little pile left to do, but I can add these now to my pile for the market and then just get them priced up. They'll all be different because obviously they're all different sizes, but I'm going to put some offers on because I am using up resources and bits and pieces that I have in my studio already. And now I am going to go and get into bed with my iPad because I found this. And this is a drawing I did about 8 years ago, and I thought it would be really fun to recreate it but with my style today. Look how different it is. I look at this and I'm like, oh my goodness, like I used to be big into line art and thick black lines and block colour. I always had a thing for, you know, cartoons like Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls, stuff like that, the thick line work. I was always really into that, and the bold solid colours, and then over time it developed more into a picture book style that it is today. So I thought that I would take this drawing and show the development from 8 years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go make a cup of chai tea. I think that's what I fancy tonight. I'm gonna go get into bed, watch a film, not Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna serve Scooby-Doo for another night. But yeah, I'm gonna just go and have some drawing time just to finish off the evening. Oh my god, it's the next night and I couldn't resist. I'm in bed early with my iPad and it's on. Oh my god. If you guys like Scooby-Doo and you've never seen this movie, it is, my opinion, the best one. It is so good. Let's go. And I've also got my little Charlie Bear Fox there, who I love so much. So what do you guys think to this design? This is, I'm going to do like a free pin again for my next Kickstarter, and I had this idea of it being a bit of a smaller pin but with a little bee on it and some honeycomb inside as suggested by my husband. Great addition, I like that, thank you James. But I've got all of my other designs, let me show you. These are all the main pins. So we have a badger, a mouse, a hedgehog, fox, rabbit, owl, and then this is them fully illustrated, and they're going to be available as stickers and prints as well as all part of the next Kickstarter. But I'm going to launch it once all of my summer markets are finished and completed at the end of July. So I've got just over a month to like focus on this. So once all my market prep's done, I'm going to deep dive into all of this stuff. But I did a free mushroom pin last time and I thought about doing one again this time, so it will be something that we'll need to unlock as a collective. We'll need to work together to get there, but I'm hoping we can get this one unlocked and people can get a free pin as part of their pledge. Oh, best soundtrack ever. I can't remember who this band is, but as a kid I loved them. They do the whole soundtrack for this movie and it's so good. Hello, it's Wednesday. I just thought I'd check in because the last few days have been utter chaos, and what happened over the weekend was my little boy got like a 48-hour sickness bug, and yeah, there was a lot of vomit over the weekend, and because of that and like nursery policies and things, I kept him at home yesterday. He was totally fine yesterday, but I just didn't want to send him in because of their policies. I didn't want to risk making other children sick, so I kept him at home, sacrificed my work day, and today I'm going to try and catch up and crack on with as much as I can. But it's very, very hot. We're in the middle of a heat wave in England at the moment, and it's diabolical. I'm not designed for this. I have sewing to do today. I've got some more pouches to sew, and what I'm going to do is just try and round off some things that will mean that I can do my market table setup tomorrow and get the best idea possible for what it's going to look like, and then anything else that's left over, like once I've seen the table, I'll be able to see what's left to put together, what else I need to do. But for now, today I think I need to just focus on making some stickers as well. I need to make some little shiny stickers, so I'll get the Cricut machine on probably after lunch. I'll prioritise the sewing, and yeah, let's seize the day. Also drink your water. Finally finished my stash of pouches ready to take to the markets. There's a whole variety here of different designs and different sizes, different colours on the insides. Basically, I've used a lot of dead stock and remnant fabrics, ribbons, zips. They're all different sizes. They're perfect for makeup, art supplies, sanitary supplies, nappy sacks, EpiPens and allergy supplies, anything you might carry around and you don't like getting lost in the bottom of your bag. I use these myself all the time. I have lots of different ones. My son has one as a pencil case. Yeah, they're great and I love making them. So I've got a whole little stash here ready to bring to the markets. Oh my goodness, these little frogs. I don't know why I've never made these into holographic stickers before, but it's the perfect little design. I'll turn you around so you can see the full impact of the holographic. I've also used up the space around the edge for these little ones that I'll put into orders for little freebies. Is there any Diddy? Oh, excellent. Lovely. These are so cute. I'll take these to the market with me. Well, all the markets. There we go. I'll turn you around. Oh, just look at how cute they are. They're so sweet. I will show you my sticker box tomorrow when I do the market practice run setup, because I've got a new organizer. I can't remember if I showed it to you in my last vlog or not, but I'll show you all the stickers together and these can go in one of the little compartments. Oh, she looks tired. What I'm going to do is catch up on my orders and I will chat to you at the same time. Right, let me just tell you what happened earlier this week. So it's Friday now, and last Saturday my son got quite poorly and we're pretty sure he had some sort of gastro flu perhaps, and he really wasn't well. He was vomiting quite a bit. We had Monday and Tuesday clear of no vomit, so he went to his grandma's house on the Wednesday and he was absolutely fine. He was his usual perky self, he was absolutely fine, no more sick. And then we put him to bed at night time. We went to bed ourselves and 12:30 in the morning he is throwing up everywhere again. So I unfortunately had to ring nursery again in the morning and say that he wouldn't be in, because we didn't really know what was going on with him. We think it might have been the heat in the house, just because our house gets so hot in the summer. We are British, we don't tend to have aircon in our houses. We do have fans and stuff, but it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. So apart from keeping blinds and curtains down and shut and keeping windows shut just to stop the heat from coming in, and we've also blacked out his window to stop it getting too hot, I think it just got too warm for him. And I'm very sensitive to the heat, so I know how he feels, and I think it just made him sick again because he'd already been feeling sick earlier in the week. That's our theory anyway. Poor little lamb, he just wasn't very well, so I kept him at home again on Thursday, but again, due to nursery policies, he couldn't go in on Friday. He has to be clear for 48 hours before he can return to nursery. So unfortunately, I had no more work hours this week, and it's made me flap a little bit because I've got so much to be cracking on with, hence why I'm double whammying right now and I'm filming and packing my orders at the same time. I'm very, very tired, which is the story of my life, but I'm persisting with the documentation of this because this is what my life looks like, and I just think it would really, really help bring some comfort to anyone else potentially going through the same thing and not seeing many people, especially working parents, speak up whilst trying to run a small business or a business of any kind. It is crazy. It's crazy how you can try and map out your week, you can try and make a plan, you can try and schedule things for certain days and try and have a plan of action. You can write in your diary what you want to do each day that you have, but then at the end of the day that might not happen. And life with a small child, I can't speak for older children because I'm not there yet, but definitely life with a baby or a toddler is very, very unpredictable. So what I've been doing is just trying to catch up in the evenings, and that is why I'm so tired, on top of obviously cleaning up sick at 12:30 at night and then sleeping on the floor next to my boy whilst he's in his own bed and just not being able to sleep very peacefully because I'm just terrified that he's going to choke on his own vomit or just overheat or anything. Just he might wake up and just be really unsettled and I'm not there, and it really terrifies me. It gives me extreme anxiety. What I did yesterday, my plan was to do the market setup, and it obviously I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to get that done now. But then I put my big girl pants on and I was like, no, I've got to get it done. And I did it with my 2-year-old and it was chaos. It was complete and utter chaos. He just wanted to like climb on everything, and like, as you can probably imagine from what I'm telling you, he was absolutely fine despite being sick the night before. He was fine, he was perky, he was all good to go. But I just couldn't send him in because he'd been sick during the night, and he could have still had a bug for all we knew, and it wouldn't have been fair to the other children or the staff to send him into nursery. So we did the right thing. But yeah, I just went for it, and my husband James thought I was crazy. He was like, you are mad for doing this with a 2-year-old. But I said to him, if I don't do it now, I've now got a week left until the first market of the summer, and if I don't do it, and there's stuff that I'm not noticing, or I might be missing something, I might need to order a few extra bits in, I might need an extra table prop or a setup prop, anything I need, I can't leave it until the last minute, so I had to get it done. So this is what it all looks like. I hope you like it. I hope you're able to come and see it at one of the markets. So just to recap, I'll be in Derby on the 6th of July, I will be in London on the 13th of July, and Birmingham on the 20th of July. Yeah, I've just been very flappy, just feeling like, oh my goodness, when am I going to get it all done? Because after this coming week, it's then the summer holidays, and I have 2 months of going back to how we used to do things around here, which was solely working in the evenings and not doing anything during the day at all. And it's very tough, but here we are in my tiny box room, in my teeny tiny studio, trying to make big dreams happen. And we're here for the long run, and we're documenting it and having fun along the way. Thanks for being here. Oh my god, I've had so many 5 AM starts this week just because of my little boy waking up so early, so I'm gonna have an early night with my iPad and Netflix. But first I need to get my orders packed so I can post them in the morning after doing the food shop. Thank you very much for your orders coming in this week. It's been really helpful in supporting the prep towards all these markets, because I've spent so much money and invested towards these markets, so thank you so much. Your orders have all gone towards that. I haven't really kept anything back. I've just been paying all my bills and then putting it all towards the markets. So hopefully the markets pay off. I'm very excited, but yeah, it's been a long old I'm so tired. I just don't even think I could talk anymore. I'm so tired. Just shut up, Ellis. Shut up. Let's get a stamp in. Hello, good evening. It is Monday night and it's 8 o'clock, or 8:15, and I'm in bed early. I'm gonna have maybe an hour in bed on my iPad, and hopefully within that hour I can get this finished. But this is where I'm at so far, and I'm loving the colour of this body. So obviously I think I said that I used to be like pastel princess, and now everything's a lot earthier in my work and also a lot darker. So I thought I would try and incorporate some of the pastel but make it duskier, so bring in that earthy tone, and this is where I'm at. I don't quite know what to do with the wing yet, so I've started adding some depth to it, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. But there's just something about horses for me. I love drawing horses, and adding that whimsical magical element, making it unicorn or a Pegasus or even both here, it makes my heart sing. I love it so much. So yeah, I've got some work to do obviously on the mane and the tail and the wing, but the body is pretty much finished. Might add some extra lines here and there, but even the hooves are finished as well. They've got some nice shadows and highlights on them. The horn isn't done yet. I've not touched that yet, apart from just the base colours, but yeah, hopefully this evening. I'm so tired again though, you guys. I've actually just made myself a decaf coffee just because I wanted the taste of it and the coziness of it more than anything. Hello, just while I'm in my pyjamas. I'm absolutely exhausted. My son keeps waking up at the minute at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know if it's because it's light outside or what, but he just keeps waking up. And oh my god, I am just so tired, and it is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard keeping things going and trying to maintain some level of energy. Like I'm working out again now as well, so I'm exercising again, just because I'm fed up basically of not feeling very strong anymore. I used to work out a little bit with my husband before I had my son, and then like when I had him I just completely fell off the train, and I've started like here and there, I've tried to commit to it, but then I think I just broke. My mental health was just like, no, I'm doing it now, so I've committed to it properly. I'm following Caroline Gervin on YouTube. She's great. She's an absolute machine, but she's great. Like, you really feel good for it. I'm on day 6, so I'm also really achy, feeling a little bit sore. So I'm trying to take care of myself and also take care of my work and my business, and also, most importantly, take care of my little bear. And I know that if I don't take care of myself, then how can I possibly take care of him to the best of my potential? But I just, yeah, I understand that. It's just that, you know, he is my priority, and he's my priority throughout the day, and I love spending time with him. I love dedicating my entire day to him. But it is quite a lot of pressure at the end of the day when he's safely tucked up in bed, and I'm like, okay, I've got to catch up on my work now. So yeah, it's a tough old game. So tomorrow I'm in the studio. I can show you where I'm at with the market prep and stuff. Hopefully we can have one final look at everything before I pack it away, ready for the weekend. So this weekend is Derby. That's number 1 on my list. And yeah, I'm just having some quiet time tonight. And also, if I get this finished tonight, I could potentially even make some bookmarks or some stickers with it tomorrow. I'm thinking of making this design my July piece for my patrons. So yeah, we shall see. We'll see how it goes. I'll update you tomorrow. When I get into the studio, I have to drop in Little Bear off at nursery. So I'm just resting on a pile of pouches right now. My job for today is to get all of these priced up and packed away, and I think I'd like to do as much packing as I possibly can, just in case poo hits the fan again this week. I doubt it will, because we've just had so much illness in this house. We've just had so much to sort of overcome and get through that I doubt very much that there will be any more sickness and things. But just in case, this is me planning ahead, I'm gonna get the packing stuff done so that hopefully come Friday night when I'm putting everything in the car for the market, I can just literally be like, boom, gone, done. So I've put all my little labels on my pouches. I just need to write the prices on. Then I'm going to pack those up. I've done my bags and stamped them all with my logo, my little carrier bags and little paper brown bags for you. Just trying to think, is there anything else? Need to reply to some emails. What else? If I get time on Thursday, I think I might make some more dice bag size ones, because I've only got this little pile here, and they are really cute, and they're using remnants from projects from last year. So yeah, I've still got some fabric that I can work through. It's just, I feel like I'm on my guard. I feel like there's going to be something that interrupts my flow, because that's been the past couple of months. But yeah, hopefully we can just... Also, this is really faded now, but my little boy is going to pee his pants when he sees that I've got a Pizza Planet t-shirt on. I'm pretty much all packed. Look at this. Look at all this prep. I'm very pleased. I've got some more tea towels coming. They should be here before the end of the week, so I've only got 3, plus a display example piece, which I guess if I did run out somebody could have that, but it's not got like the packaging on it. Yeah, everything is ready to go. I've just got my rucksack behind me. I'll pop my cash box in there. Got my cover for my wagon that I've borrowed from my mother-in-law from the allotment, so that is perfect for helping me and Sarah get everything around. And I've also got this print rack as well to take, but because of the awkward shape, it's just gonna, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with it. And now I have just under an hour left before I need to go and get my son from nursery, and then the evening's carnage begins once again. But I have a wholesale order to pack, which is come through from Fair, so I'm not going to pack it up now. I'm probably going to have to do a bit more tonight, but I can at least get my washi tapes all stickered up, get the pins on their backing cards, and just make sure everything's ready to go, print off the packing slips and things. And yeah, thank you so much, Washi Gang, for ordering another wholesale order. It really means a lot.
The door was open and light streamed out of it. Above the arch there was a lamp, and beneath it swung a large signboard. A fat white pony reared up on its hind legs. Over the door was painted in white letters, "The Prancing Pony" by Barnum and Butterbur.
Hello, so I've done all of the stickers on the washi tapes. I've also put all of the pins on the backing cards. I'm starting to run quite low on the mushroom enamel pins, so if you'd like any of those, they'll be linked down below in my shop, because I'm running quite low on all of the designs now. But this order has some of the 3rd degree agaric ones, there's some fly agaric ones, these ones have been popular, the classic toadstool, and then the Cortinarius has been surprisingly popular. I wasn't sure, is that going to focus or not? I wasn't sure whether this one would be or not, but it is. It has been a popular design. It says Anxious Mush on it. So I'm now gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for sticking by and helping me to prepare for the market. Thank you for your orders as well, because as I said earlier in the vlog, it's all gone towards this prep and buying things in advance and improving my setup. Look at this monster bruise that I have on my arm. I'm a boy mum, can you tell? Can you tell? I just get climbed on all the time and I'm just covered in bruises. My legs at the moment are so bruised. I bruise like a peach, an absolute peach. But yeah, thank you for helping me set up, thank you for keeping me company while setting up, and I will be vlogging my market experiences so that you can virtually come along if you're not able to in person. I'll try and get this video up before Saturday, which is my first market in Derby. And yeah, just thank you for sticking around, and thank you for your orders once again, and I will see you in Derby.